Hello, welcome to another video from me, Mr. Morrison. Today we're going to use the data logging features of the microbit. So that means I can record data onto the microbit, plug it into a computer or attach it to an iPad wirelessly, and I can get information, that data collected from my microbit. So here, the data collection we're going to do is a survey, a traffic survey. So I have loaded onto my microbit, so tick means it's ready to go. I've got, if I press button A, that's going to record a car. If I press button B, it's going to record a van. And if I press the logo, it's going to record a lorry or a bus. So what we'll do is we'll code it and then I'll explain how to use it. So to create our traffic data logger, we're going to open a new project in MakeCode. And for this, we will need OnStart, but we don't need Forever. We then need to go into extensions and find data logger. It's usually the first one. If it's not, you can search it. Then once we've got data logger open, we want to click on the data logger blocks and find the one that says set column. So we need to set our column to the different cars, different vehicles we've got. So first I have my car, and then I'm going to go plus, and I'm going to get a van, and then I'm going to have a lorry slash bus, and there are my three to begin with. Then I want to go into basic, and I want to show an icon, and I'm going to have it show a tick. So that means we know that it shows a tick when it's started. Then on button A, we want to show an LED, and I'm going to make a very simple car shape. Just need to make three symbols that look different so we know what we've clicked. Then we go into data logger, and we want log data column. So this is the bit that's going to record the data, and I'm going to choose car here, and the value is 1. So we want to add 1 to the car column every time we press button A. Now for this, we're going to have very similar blocks coming up. So I'm going to right click and duplicate this block, and I'm going to move down here, and I'm going to call this B now. And I'm going to make this a van, so I'm just going to extend that. You can choose what you want, and then I'm going to change that to van. So now we have our A and our B. Then we want in input, we want on logo pressed, and we want that to also have the show LEDs. And I'm going to make a lorry or bus, so I'll just make that a long vehicle like that. Then I want also to go into data logger and find my log data again, and finally choose lorry and bus and a value of 1. Now we have our three things that we are recording. We can't record more at the moment on here because we don't have other buttons we can press. However, you could use another microbit, might be a way to get around that. Then if I go into input, I want an on button A plus B. So this is a way to reset the log. So to clear the log if you finished or you want to restart what you were doing. So I go into basic, I'm going to show an icon, and I'm going to make it the skull. Let's go because it's gone. And then go into data logger and we delete log, and then we want this block from up here, so duplicate that, and we want to put that in there, and the show icon as well. So that means we get the same display as if it was on start. So we set the columns again and the show icon, and that is our project ready to download onto your microbit. So press the download button and download it onto your microbit. So now that we've coded our microbit data logger, let's log some data. So you could go outside to do this, to our road safely, or you could just use a video of some traffic. So I am just going to record a few examples using the microbit. So we had car was on A, our van was on B, and the lorry or bus is on our logo. So let's record a couple of cars. I see a couple of cars. Let's record a van. Let's record a lorry. Let's have 2 lorries. Let's record a van, and let's record a couple more cars. Okay, so I've just made up that data, but you would use real data. The next step is to plug our microbit into the computer so that we can open this data on the computer. So to access your data, you need to plug in your microbit to the computer, click on your microbit in My Computer, or the folder might automatically appear, and you double click on the file that says My Data. You might have to copy this file into somewhere like your documents before you're allowed to open it, but then once it's open, it'll look like this. And we see we've got our car, van, lorry, bus in here. And if I go to Visual Preview, it's automatically given me a bar chart, and I can see there was more cars than vans and lorry and buses. I could change that to pie chart so I can see the percentage of those. I can also change it to line graph, but line graph's not relevant for this type of data. You can also download this data to Excel and use it for other things. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another video very soon.